our summer send-off, so grab your suits, grab your koozies. We're making a big splash in NBA 2K25.
I'm gonna grab my koozie, but first up, let's head over to my team for some triple threat online action with our 2K TV award winner, E-Bands.
We are here celebrating our 2K TV wrap party, and we're gonna head into the Triple Threat Park today with two members of Team 2K TV, Danny and John, and one community member, E-Bands. Welcome back to 2K TV. We are so excited to have you on the show once again. How are you doing today?
Doing good. Thanks for having me back.
In Triple Threat, you can pick your card, so which card and player are you using today? Because this is gonna be a good one.
I'm gonna be using Invincible LaMelo Ball. That's definitely my favorite card that's came out all year.
So I'll be running with Invincible Giannis, so I can help with any of the other skills that need taken care of in this game.
And I just want no excuses, so I'm running Invincible Wemby.
Let's look at our opponents here. Who do we got? Paul George. Ooh, Kawhi. That's going to be a good defensive team, I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Shy. But yeah.
Okay, this is the first time I've ever seen John make a three. Normally he just stands under the basket. Okay, John.
Man, you have him moving. There is something else seeing someone who knows what they're doing and dribbling with LaMelo like that.
How many ankles do you think you've taken this year? Hundreds? Thousands?
A lot, especially with the ankle breaker takeover.
When I'm out here playing, I feel like a lot of players use like PG. I do see Duncan a lot. What are some of the cards you see the community running with when you're out here playing?
A lot of Tim Duncan. I think he's one of the best level 40 rewards just because he had on every 6'11". A lot of people run Beasley, Gary Payton, those cards with the fast shots.
Oh yeah, that's
I went to your corner, my bad. Here you go.
Take that.
Yeah.
Good stuff, Danny.
Good pass.
Good pass.
Good defense by Kawhi.
It really is.
Oh!
Doesn't matter though.
Wow.
Ooh, now it's not comfortable.
This Paul George is moving too. Current level 40.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Look at those moves, man. 5. Finish.
Good take.
Big D, no threes.
No threes.
Boom corner.
Help.
Good
Yep.
stuff.
Stay on. Yep, no threes.
Yep.
Switch on screen? Yeah, yep.
Okay, I'm down.
1 second.
That's fine. Ooh,
Man,
that was a tough
2-2.
shot. That was a tough shot. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Game.
What a shot!
Here we go.
That was nasty.
A shot only fit for a king of the court. Let me tell you that, ladies and gentlemen. That was disgusting. E-Bands, congratulations.
17 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, 4 steals. MVP of the game for sure. Wow.
Didn't do that Danny and Stream for sure. Our team ball, great defense.
Team
Thanks.
ball.
You can just drop us back down to earth anytime you want. Thanks for the carry. That was amazing.
E-Bands, thank you so much for carrying Team 2K TV. You know, take some Tylenol. I hope your back's okay from carrying both of them. But that was one heck of a performance.
It definitely was. Thank you so much for joining us for our wrap party.
Thank you for having me.
And there it is. More games to come.
You know who it is. If you don't, it's your boy Shake. Shout out to the Shake Squad and shout out to the Rise community. Shout out to everybody playing NBA 2K25. I want you to have a fun and safe summer. Enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you guys out there in the city.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bashwell reporting live from 2K TV, man. This summer, I want you to get out there, have fun, ball out till you can't ball no more. My one tip is, man, try something new. Promise you're going to enjoy yourself. Hey, and don't forget.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo, Then it's Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center position. And for the Celtics, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Wiggins. White against Burks. 4 on the clock. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, White. Brown deciding where to go with it. Over Wiggins. And it's Miami with the rebound. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with.
Holiday finds Brown. There's the drive, and that one drops for him.
Speed on display there from Brown. This man can turn on the Jets. He has another gear.
Pass to Burks. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Wiggins. From outside, off the mark. Brown against Wiggins. Brown outside. A miss that time would have put him up.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it's Wiggins missing. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by Brown.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. With the floater, Hero no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Tatum's got his second basket of the game.
Come on, like, when Tatum's hitting the pull-up, what is the defense supposed to do at that point in time?
Here's Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat. And that does it for the first quarter. Boston on top, up by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
You've got Tatum. Horford is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now, Hero hasn't made one yet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Left side, Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
It isn't ever. It remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And the first one drops. Richard, we know how hard the game is to play, but I think we also know how hard the game is to officiate.
I agree, Kevin. I think the one thing about basketball is that it's constant movement. There are plays happening all around the referees. It's not like football where every 45 seconds you run another play. In 45 seconds, you could have had a different 5 or 6 possessions. That puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the referees. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. Well, they're still together. And the three ball is good. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. He's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. The Heat also changing it up. Bam Adebayo comes in for Anderson. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Duncan Robinson. .125 left in the first half of the game. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with the statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
To the right side. Has to Ware. Outside, Hero. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Hero's got 8.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Burks against White. Back to Tatum. Sinking the tough shot. Jason Tatum.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Hero against Holiday. Hero no good. And Tatum puts up a deep three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. And so good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot line. They're picking up the shot. Give it up for our contestants.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Here's Holiday. No scoring in this one. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's Ware in at the center, filling out the middle. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many Scots felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
Kevin, many scouts have been wrong many times. The question has been answered. He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, it sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. Now Hero, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Adebayo, the rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston leading by 5. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter.
Oh, my goodness, man. Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
You see yourself on the screen and you choose your best move. Let's go! Oh, sit down.
Pritchard, he's checked in for White. Heat also with the sub. Robinson's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. Miami no good on that time either.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now, arguably, a top 25 player.
And here is Hero, following the three from Drew Holiday. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson kicks to Hero. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
3 points.
Hero's got 5 points now in the quarter. Outside Tatum. Over Adebayo. And there's the bucket from Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 9.
And it's clear that Tatum loves the mid-range, excels at recognizing when to shoot from there.
Pass to Adebayo. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That's foul number 2 for him. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And the 3 off target. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Heat trail by 9. The post pair. Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
A three from Porzingis. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Burks kicks to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Burks for three. And Boston with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Tatum down low. He's covered by Hero. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Tatum reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Here's Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Tatum taking it in. White finds Porzingis. Outside Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Brown outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 7. Outside, Hero. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Over Brown. Miami no good on that time either.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
White, good.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now he wants them to stay focused on teamwork out there. He said, let's keep communicating, keep talking. We've got to help each other out there. Coach thinks that team effort is what's needed here. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Hero. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good D by Holiday. Brown the pass to Holiday. From downtown, and Ware pulls it down. Hero against Holiday. Trying to get open is Adebayo.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
For Miami, Tyler Hero taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8. So he gets them both. 34 seconds left in the game. Adebayo passes to Ware. Heat moving the ball around. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Money. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
And they commit an intentional foul. See another one of those so they can get into the penalty. And Boston has possession. They've led by as much as 10. And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
At the line, Drew Holiday at the line for 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. And the Heat call time here. They're behind by 5. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Burks the pass to Adebayo. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Tatum. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown. At the line for 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And here's Adebayo outside. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jason. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Make sure you're out there splashing, all right? Get out there and splash, man.
What's going on, everyone? It's your girl, Naomi. Continue to bring all that positive energy. Continue to have a great time this summer. And honestly, my tip is super simple. Turn off that shot meter and turn on high risk. It helped me go from 40% to 60%. So go ahead. I'll see you out in the city, and I want to see all those greens. Peace.
Hey, this is E-Bands, the king of the court, and here are my 3 gameplay tips to up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense whenever you want to match up the switch. Whatever console you're on, press the normal pass button to perform a switch. The second gameplay tip I have is icon lead passing. Go to your settings and turn this on. Whenever you're icon passing, you can lead your players around the court and gain control of your players using the left stick. My last gameplay tip is a takeover to equip on your best player. It's called Flash, but we call it Blur. Equip this on your favorite player, and whenever he has takeover, if you run at the defender's hip, you'll get an automatic blow by every time.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify VIPs in the 2K community.
In 2K25, Team 2K TV has seen action with Kings guard Keon Ellis, Blazer center DeAndre Ayton, and you never know who you might run into next.
Notice that NBA logo? That's a real player you could be hooping with or against. You might see logos for musicians, other professional athletes, community members, content creators, and celebrities.
So be ready to jump on that Got Next space because you might have a story to tell sometime soon. Joining us today for our rap party is King Jordan and Power DF. We are so excited to have you two on the show. Joining Chris Manning, we're gonna go 3v3 in Proving Grounds, try to get that W to celebrate the end of the season for 2K.
We are gonna get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
For 2K TV. King Jordan, how are you?
I'm doing great. It's great running with Power DF and LD2K, and it's great to be back on 2K TV. Thank you for having me.
Power DF, what's going on?
I'm good. I'm excited. I almost thought you guys weren't going to bring me back. I thought it was a joke last time, but I'm ready to get in here. We're going to win. We're going to win, right, Jordan?
Definitely. We're going to win. Let's do it.
Absolutely. Now, real quick before we jump into Proving Grounds and take on some of the best competition out there, Power, what build are you running with today?
I'm running with an upgraded version of my Spratz 3-level scoring threat. It has an 89, almost 93 pointer. It has 90 standing dunk still, so I can dunk. I'm going to be able to shoot. And we still got the defense, and we got almost 90 speed. So I'm fast, shoot, dunk. We're going to put up a scoring clinic out here, man.
Today I'm running with a 214, 6'10 wingspan. demigod build. It's a two-way diamond, 3-level threat. I have a 92 mid-range. I also have a 90 pass and accuracy, so he can play like LeBron. Just a great all-around build to help us get the dub today.
I have decided to debut a new build that I've been working on. So today, I am playing with a two-way inside-out shot creator, 6'4", 96 steal, 97 perimeter defense. I'm excited because this is going to be a little defensive.
It's going to be
beast
dangerous out here.
This is going to be dangerous.
We were chatting with Power and King Jordan earlier, and they were basically saying as long as it's them two together, they can pick up any random and get the W, so it really don't matter. Let's get into it.
Lexus, you always challenging me. You know I love it when you challenge me, so let's do it.
Had to wear the Proving Grounds jersey today for this gameplay because I'm pretty excited. All right, what's the game plan, guys?
We'll just play sides if that's possible. But
Pass
if
the
not,
ball, exploit your
I think we should be
mismatches,
fine.
kick out. Yeah, we good. We got him.
Yeah.
I'm just not gonna let them backdoor me because I know they're trying to do that.
Good defense.
I got you. LD, I got you.
Yep. Good defense.
Nice, get that rebound.
Let's
Nice.
Boom. Oh, they found me.
That was a good foul. That was a good foul.
Got good defense on you.
Yep.
It's all right. I see you, Power. Good shot.
Oh, missed.
Let's go. Good rebound. Good tipping. Let's go.
Let's go. I'm there.
Tipping.
Okay. I see you, LD. Good way to play through it. Good stuff.
Yep.
Yep.
Break. He can't shoot. He can't shoot. Okay, so I'm gonna guard him.
Coming up next, the Wizards taking on the Clippers. For the Washington Wizards, consistency is their goal. They want to win each half, each quarter, each possession. Clippers, Wizards, don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden, and it's Zubats in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Wizards, Sarr out there with George. Then it's Jordan Poole, then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Koulibaly in at the shooting guard position. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game couldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, PA, but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Poole shot is off.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Washington with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. George outside, pass to Middleton. Six to shoot. Can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Leonard. Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Grant. A franchise low 15 wins.
You know, BA, it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing their future and developing talent.
Here's Middleton, following the score by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Powell outside. Three-pointer. Harden from outside. Knocks down the long J.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
Pass to Sarr. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Leonard looking over the floor. Releases. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And how about Norman Powell getting in there, playing aggressive on the glass?
The Wizards have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Back to Middleton. Takes the 3. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Poole against Harden. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Wizards trail by 9. Middleton outside. Poole finds George. And the layup falls.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
And the basket by Leonard.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
We've got George. He's out there with Kispert. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Carrington in at shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season, and obviously they have the new arena, new designs for their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team moving into a brand new arena in Oceanside, renewing the San Diego Clippers moniker. Brian, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No question. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. Simmons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Free throw good. Simmons with the Bradley Beal trade. Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
Pass to Carrington. Back to Smart. Here's Carrington. Takes a 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Jones. Leonard outside. The 3 is up. Can't get it to fall. Now 3 for 5 in this one. And so Smart will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 8. Back to Bay. Smart, a screen on Jones. Bay from long range. Pure from 3-point range.
And Bay's not going to hesitate. Very confident in that range.
Pass to Zubats. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right. They're just not playing their best.
Washington ends up going with a new group. Coffee, he's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Ben Simmons. .56 seconds left in the first half. Poole outside. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Here's Coffee. Yet to see a basket. And that three is knocked down by Kawhi.
Wasting zero time. Kawhi Leonard knew what he wanted to do.
Pass to Sarr. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. And stolen by Middleton. Outside Koulibaly. And here's Poole. Defended by Dunn. Poole, right side. Nice open look, but it's no good. And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm joined by Clippers head coach Ty Lue. And coach, when Kawhi Leonard comes out like he has tonight, what's the overall impact?
It impacts our team. I think, everything opens up. Guys are less on edge. And when he starts like this, it gives us great momentum going into the game. So we like what he's doing right now. Now we got to build on it.
When you have a player like that, you follow his lead. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, There are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
On the floor for the Clippers, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubats in at the center position. Middleton from the outside drains the triple.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
And as Chris Middleton has gotten older, Brent, he's had to battle a number of injuries.
And no doubt this is what happens to an aging player, and for Middleton, they seem to just be compounding. The tough thing for the squad that he plays with is just how reliable and important he's been in the biggest moments. So he gives them confidence. He needs to find it back in his own body.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshakable.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And no matter how many minutes he gets, Norm Powell is always ready to shoot, Brent.
Oh, man, B.A. Norman Powell has consistently been in that Be Ready club off the bench. I mean, he can come in and score a bunch of points for his team and spark the offense. But this guy has been aggressive from day one, and it doesn't matter where he is, he knows his role.
.144 left in the third. George outside. Back to Poole. Right side, Coulibaly. Poole, the pass to George. Offline with a 3. The Clippers lead by 11. And it's Powell off the drive. Pass to Leonard. 1:16 left in the third. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
The effort level from Zubats is something that the coaching staff and obviously his teammates greatly appreciate. Night in and night out. He's giving you his all.